Hey guys, Roland from ReveMoto. So today we want to show you guys how to clean a paint gun, HVLP, high volume, low pressure paint gun, the proper way. So first, proper steps gonna be with safety gear here. You guys need face masks, gloves, and also just in case something goes into your eyes, you guys got over there. We got your little eye washers over there. So get something like that also. So the tools that we're gonna be using right now is gonna be, it comes in a kit actually. So let me show you guys how that kit looks like. Alright guys, so all these tools right here come in a kit like this. So the kit that we use is Uni-ram. Item number, I guess you guys can see right there. It's a cleaning kit. So basically all of this kit right here helps clean out like the little, the guns have like tiny little holes right there that you need to clean out here and there so it doesn't get clogged up. So whenever you're spraying, like the spray pattern is even throughout. Because if one of these are clogged up, then your pattern is gonna be a little bit blotchy here and there, so it's not even coat. All right, so this one's a SATA, one of your higher end guns right here. So with this nozzle right here, you just kind of twist it off and it should come right off like that. So disconnect that. Then with SATA themselves, they have their tools. So you kind of line it up with this, that's a cap. This is the nozzle actually. So you take the nozzle off. So you want to make sure it's on there correctly so you're not stripping the nozzle itself. So let's see. Kind of awkward position, but there we go. So go ahead and twist that off like that. Put that to the side. So you have all these other mechanisms inside of there that just stays put. Then you have this needle. So that needle gets stuck. So if you don't clean it routinely, it gets stuck, or whenever it gets dried up throughout the day, it dries up right here. So for me, what I've noticed is I'm gonna put that down. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take off this portion of the gun that's attached to this needle. So you're gonna have a spring, that piece, and the needle itself. All right, so once you guys have all that part disconnected, what I do is go ahead and spray a little bit of thinner in there. That'll loosen up the dirt, and then use one of these brushes to go in there. You don't have to like force it, just kind of like go around it. So you want a catch pan also, so the thinner doesn't get everywhere. But for me, I have this microfiber towel and also this liner right here that's on our desk that catches and absorbs all of the harmful thinner in there. So then you kind of clean it off like that. That's one of them. Then right here, you want to clean that off also. So get the brush, kind of brush around it, just like that. So again, you're not brushing it like hard, like what the dentist says, right? Just brush it softly, but you don't want to ruin the mechanism inside because it's made out of plastic. So just want to kind of brush it softly. And then again, put thinner in there. And then with the other towel, let's go ahead and clean that off right there. So then inside right here, where the base coat, the clear goes into, or the material, you want to clean that off also. Again, utilize the brushes that fits in there because you have all these small brushes too. This one's the biggest one and it goes around all of the sides. Just want to go in up and down motion like that, and then kind of like go back and forth in a circular motion. And that loosens up all the dirt so you guys can see in there. And then go ahead and clean it out like that. Again, I like to clean it out again like that. And then on the base of the gun right there, what you guys can do is if it's gunked in there really hard, of course, go ahead and get that, kind of brush it, agitate all that dirt onto the gun. And you want to do this just because whenever like base coat gets gunked up in there or on the side or inside there, it makes it harder for the trigger to be pulled. So then that's going to cost you some paint issues also. So like right inside there, see it's kind of dirty. So put some thinner in there. As you can see, all that gunk is coming off. You want to clean your gun like once a week at least, you know, a deep cleaning like this. But I'm gonna show you guys how we clean it here with our gun machine on a daily basis, so we don't have to do this every single day. But it also protects our gun, you know, from getting clogged up like this. So there you go. Go ahead and again clean it up. So when that area's all good and clean, turn it over, do the same thing on the other side. And clean inside here too. So inside here it's a lot easier. You guys can go ahead and use a microfiber towel. So you want to use a towel that doesn't release lint or anything like that, because if you have lint that's being released, like one of these blue towels like this thing is, I don't really like using it because it looks like fibers that go inside of it, and then it kind of messes up my gun. So I like microfiber towels like this because the fibers are not like being released. So wipe it down and put the body of the gun to the side. So then here is one of your more important mechanisms on the gun. This is going to be the nozzle itself. So right here, so you guys can see, we have different sizes. So that goes inside those like little holes right there. So you pick the right one. So you don't want to force it in there. If it's not going in there gently or easily, then that's not the right one. Adjust and go to the next size. So this one is good. So this one's actually good. So this one just kind of like rotate it, making sure you're kind of like loosening up the dirt. So again, you're not putting too much pressure in it, you're just trying to loosen up that dirt. So you're not trying to grind out like that hole and make it bigger. And once that's done like that, I like to take my thinner and thin it down. Then I get these brushes right here, kind of brush inside there. So again, just, it's like flossing, right? I use all these dental terminology, but that's really what you're doing. It's like gently cleaning the gun, like how you clean your teeth. Just go in circles and gently cleaning it around. Okay. All right, so more thinner. And then right in there, put thinner in there, and that's when you get one of these smaller ones. And again, you just kind of like brush it around, agitate the dirt away. Oops. And then clean it. All right. So then right here in the front of it, I like to go ahead and, I like to brush it. Again, gently brush it just to agitate all that dirt or the base coat or clear coat that's being built up on there throughout the day. And then get that towel, wipe it down. All right, so put that one to the side. So these things right here, you can clean it by just like thinner, agitating it a little bit. Just like that, and wiping it down. Put that to the side. And then right here, Again, you like to clean the outside first. Agitate it. This is the cap. The sides. Just repeat these steps until it gets clean. Wipe it down. Nice and shiny again. But then this one right here, as you guys can see, like there's very tiny holes right there. That's when like these little tiny things come in place. You don't want to push it in there like forcefully, but basically if you see like your gun getting clogged up and you see it's coming from this area, just kind of put this in there. It's like a little toothpick, and then gently just like rotate it, not too much. Just like that. So again, you don't want to make these holes bigger than they are. They're specific to the size, so making sure that you guys choose the right, I guess little, what is this, cleaning tool? Like the thinner one. It's used for these smaller holes right here. See how gently they go inside really easily? So if it doesn't go in easily, it's probably built up in there. So it's kind of just like, you know, rotate a little bit here and there. There we go. And once that's done, go ahead and spray a little bit of thinner in there, and then go to the back. Put a little thinner in there. And then kind of brush the back of it. And then go ahead and put a little bit thinner and then dry it off. All right. So the reason why you guys also want to clean up these areas right here is whenever the material goes through it, like the base coat and the clear coat is being atomized correctly. So it's going through the proper holes in every little holes. So it just goes through very smooth, and the patterns are very correct. That's why I clean those on a daily basis, basically. So then right here is your needle. Needle is really easy. Kind of put some thinner right there and just wipe it down. And if this thing you haven't cleaned in a long time, thinner, brush, just agitate it. Okay. And then wipe it down. So on the spring, I don't usually do anything with it. It's usually pretty clean, but if it's dirty, I guess you guys can go ahead and clean it like that with thinner and then wipe it down. Now, as you guys can see, the gun is clean, it's ready for use, and we can put it all back together. So let me show you guys how to put this gun back together. So again, all guns are not made the same. This is a SATA Jet 500. So this one right here, what you're gonna do is put the nozzle in first. Like that. Put this in there. Put this on there. So make sure the spring goes right in there. And then you rotate it. So once it grips, that's all you need to do. And then go right here. Put your nozzle. So always hand tighten it so you know it's gripping correctly, and then get your tool and then go ahead and rotate it. So not a lot of force, but just rotate a little bit until you feel it grip. That's good enough. And then you get the cap. Rotate the cap like that, and then look forward and then rotate this so it's even, and the words are not upside down or anything like that. They're right side up. and then making sure your nozzle is correct, and then rotate it to put it into place. So you lock it in place right there. So then, I don't know how you guys do it, but we do it like this, where we pull the trigger all the way down, and then we go ahead and rotate the spring. And once we feel it grip, just a slight rotation back, and then we lock into place. But again, that's the easiest way to do it. But the proper way to actually making sure like this is properly set up is go into the paint booth and spray it out. Do a test panel or test spray, making sure your pattern is correct. And then if it's not, then you readjust here, okay? So you guys can see all that dirt right there from just like, this is just like a day's worth of like cleaning. Right there is like all the dirt you guys get. So just imagine like weeks and weeks worth of like dirt not cleaning this gun. So you always want to make sure your gun is properly clean, because a properly clean gun gives you a very clean paintwork and paint jobs, okay? All right guys, so properly maintaining your gun like this will make it last a very long time. Like this gun right here, the SATA Jet 5000, it cost me around like 800 bucks, I believe. But you guys can get like cheaper guns like the, I think like the DeVilbiss, let me see over here. This DeVilbiss Techno Pro Lite right here, I think cost me like 500 bucks. Then you guys get cheaper ones like the DeVilbiss Finish Line, that's like around like, for a whole kit, you guys get like 3 guns. It's like 150 bucks when I bought it at the time. But basically, if you maintain your gun and clean it properly, you're gonna have it last a long, long time, okay? So that's one way to clean this gun. The other way would be that machine right there. I do got to give shout out to our sponsor today. It's ReveMoto.com, your pre-painted auto body parts source. We do paint a bunch of parts here every day. So we always got to rely on our trusty gun cleaner right here. As you guys can see, it's been through the ringer right here. But this is how we clean a gun every day. So you guys going to go ahead and let me show you guys how we do it. Get this gun right here. Put that little, I don't know if this is like a cap. I don't know the technical term for it. Basically screw it on there. Get this right here. Pull that trigger back. Making sure it's away from that cap right there. And then it should engage like that. Then you guys go ahead and put it in there. In one of these nozzles right here. I'll put it in this one. Alright, so you go ahead and close it up. And then let it run. It'll stop by itself. And we're gonna take a look at how clean it is. All right, once it gets through all the cycle, pull it out. For us, I don't like to keep the thinner on there because I know the thinner is very aggressive, and these guns are made out of like plastic components. So I want to make sure every single time I take it out of that gun machine, I clean it off. I dry it off by hand with this microfiber towel right here, because you don't want that the plastic pieces to get deteriorating. Whenever those deteriorate, then that also causes problems for you. So whenever I'm done with that, take it off, and then this gun is ready to go back to battle. All right guys, so here at ReveMoto, we paint a lot of parts, so you know we got to utilize the proper equipment. So I just want to show you guys a little brief overview of like, I'll show you guys how to clean the gun. So let me show you guys the guns that we have. This one's a little bit dirty, it's been used today. But here's going to be the SATA. We use all SATA Jet 5500 HVLP. Digital. That's fancy right there. That one's going to be for our base gun. You always want to use different guns for different processes, right? So you guys have like your sealers. So you have a different gun for that. A different gun for your base coat, which is this one right here. The sealer, you can use a little bit less of a high-end gun. So we use the Techno Pro Lite for that one, and also SATA also for sealer. And then the base coat we specify for that one right here. And then you have to have your clear. Always have your clear and your base coat very different. You don't want to utilize the base coat and the clear, because if you guys get like a base coat going through the clear simultaneously, then it's going to affect the color of that panel, and also it's not going to come out really clear, like what they call glass-like. So right there is going to be our HVLP. Well, it's actually, this is not HVLP, it's a RP gun. reduced pressure is what RP stands for. And it's gonna be the SATA 5500. And also, gotta get that digital. All right, guys. So this is, almost fell down. All right, guys. So that's gonna be one of the series. Actually, all right, guys. So it's gonna be one of many different episodes we're gonna be going with, teaching you guys how to properly paint a car part if you guys want to learn how to paint. So right now, the first step is to get your guns, right? Gotta know how to clean your gun, know which one to pick, and then we're gonna go through the proper step of dialing up that gun in the next episode. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on that push notification. Alright guys, so comment down below if you guys want to see anything else. If there's anything that you guys want me to go over a little bit more, or if you guys have any questions, comment down below. I'm going to answer that questions for you. So thank you guys for watching. Hey guys, I do want to thank you again for watching our great videos. If you guys need any parts for your vehicle, the ones that you guys see in our videos, or anything else, go to ReveMoto.com, your pre-painted auto body parts source. We sell bumpers, taillights, headlights, touch-up bottles, everything that you need for your vehicle. Go to ReveMoto.com, your pre-painted and accessories parts store. Also, go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on your push notification for more great videos like this one. Thank you.